Today we're going to talk about 5 common stitch applications for a straight stitch. The most common use for the straight stitch is for joining fabrics together with a seam. The machine needle plate has a series of etched markings to the right of the presser foot which serve as guidelines for various widths of seam allowances. A second stitch application for the straight stitch is quilt piecing. Quilt piecing is done using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. After sewing, press seams toward the darker of the two fabrics to help prevent the seam allowance from being visible on the top side of the quilt. A third stitch application for the straight stitch is raw edge appliqué. Raw edge appliqué is one of the simplest ways to do machine appliqué, and it provides an organic appearance. Adhere the appliqué to the base fabric with fusible web and stitch around the appliqué with a straight stitch approximately 1/8 inch from its raw edge. A fourth stitch application for the straight stitch is decorative stitching. The basic straight stitch can be used to embellish fabrics. Experiment with various thread types to create your own unique design. And finally, a fifth straight stitch application is free motion quilting. Free motion quilting means stitching together a backing fabric, batting, and a top fabric, and the straight stitch is used to sew decorative designs as the layers are quilted together. Explore what you can do with your machine by visiting the Stitch Applications Guide at singer.com.